AI has been around for a long time, so we've deployed it in many ways, making our workflow faster, automating headlines, making predictable stories come out automatically. Generative AI is going to up that pace, and it's going to create so many more possibilities for us to deploy information products. We just released our first generative AI-driven product called Integrity Check. That's in the risk arm of Dow Jones, and that's performing better even than our high hopes for it. You'll see a suite of products coming out for Dow Jones and across all of our products and all of our verticals. They are focused on UX, so how do people relate to our content, and so how do they interact with that? So there's something front-end facing, making that search easier. We believe that when you have proprietary data and you have unique journalism that's yours, and you couple that with generative AI, you get a unique combination, and we believe that there's a lot of value there.
Oh, but you mentioned UX, which is short for user experience,
yes.
Right? Your new product's coming out. Is it almost by definition going to have to be mobile, on mobile?
We want to serve our products in any way that consumers want it, and so mobile, of course, is leading the charge there. But we have to be present on all platforms in the way that people want.
And just allied to Martin's question, what do you make of how the media, and we have to increasingly define this, as social media have reported on the presidential campaign with the sheer misinformation, the falsehoods, and recently candidate Trump's false claims that migrants are eating dogs in Springfield. How does AI change that narrative for the better? And you mentioned the fact-checking and the integrity of sourcing. Almar, don't you feel that you're in an infinity war against potentially bad actors? Evan Gershkovich has been freed recently, who are also deploying AI.
Yes, of course, AI is going to be deployed for good, and it's also going to be deployed and is being deployed for not so good purposes. We see a unique role there for Dow Jones and for the Wall Street Journal, and that is reliable information that can help people make decisions, and that's what we're focused on. And we see a demand for reliable information. Once people figure out here's where there's a source that we can rely on, we see demand going up, and we see people turning to us. We're very optimistic about being rather lonely in a landscape that is really littered with misinformation and with a lot of noise. And so whenever there is a big news event, something like just happened, you were talking about yet another assassination attempt, we see people turn to us. We see subscriptions go up on the back of big news events because people need to figure out what does this mean in this very, very uncertain terrain that we're all facing. And so we see this as a point of strength for Dow Jones and for the Wall Street Journal.